all the grocery stores are doing this. All retail in general, yeah, all retail in general will be doing this because this is a part of the one world order and everything has to be connected. And so this is why you will see these stores doing this now. All of them aren't telling you. All of them are not advertising this. Let me fix my hat. All of them are not advertising this at all. So the first one we're going to talk about is Kroger and what they are doing. And then we're going to get into some other stores. And it's not just the surveillance of them, you know, watching your tag number, running all of that, taking pictures of your vehicle, make, model, color, and also in the store, what they're doing with biometrics and stuff like that. This goes into the how they watch how you're shopping, the apps that you are using. Yes, you get discounts when you use the apps. Like if you use like your Sam's Club app, it's sometimes the prices are cheaper on the app than they are in the store. But we now know with the digital tags that they now have, those prices are adjusted based off of how you're feeling, your emotions, whether you're in a rush, what demographic you are, meaning your race. All of these things are playing into what you're paying in the store as opposed to what someone standing in line behind you is paying, and you may have the same item. Sounds crazy, but this is all happening, and it's not just happening at Walmart. I only have Walmart up there. Y'all know because Walmart is, they say, the top store. So it's Walmart, it's Target, it's Costco's, it's Sam's Club, it's Kroger's now, it's Albertsons, it's all, and you know, the list just goes on and on. It's even Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I said it, Chuck E. Cheese. So think about that when you're hauling your kids to the grocery store and when you're taking them to children activities. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to be recorded in public. And they tell you you can't record in their stores. But the meantime, in between time, they are recording you. They're recording your behaviors. They're recording your children. Are the children excited to get this cereal or toy? Well, mom probably going to get it. So let me raise the price on that. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense, but this is where we are. So Kroger's confirms, they're finally confirming to shoppers that they will be searching you. Kroger's will be searching you. They will search by automatic anti-theft measure as they walk through the doors. And before you walk through the doors, you're going to be pretty much searched because they're going to be tagging your vehicle and everything else. So Kroger's confirmed it uses an anti-theft tactic. Yes, that's right. This is all for your safety and security and to stop shoplifters. But they're making you, who don't do any of those things, a criminal that scan customers and collects their information, therefore, or before even stepping inside the store. While the brand utilizes the technology to deter shoplifting, experts warn it could be an invasion of privacy. Just, it could be for everyday shoppers. Kroger's is now cracking down on shoplifting with the technology that experts warn could compromise the privacy of your everyday shoppers. As you see from the picture right here, hopefully it is showing, yeah, barely. So let me go down because I know I'm probably going to freeze anyway. So let me just make myself smaller and make it bigger. Okay, there we go. So the grocery brand uses cameras to automatically scan the license plates of shoppers. And I think if you're in the area, even if you're not going into Kroger's, because if they're sitting in a shopping center along with other stores and you're driving through the parking lot, you might not be going to Kroger's. So guess what? That's right. They got you. Ralph's, a subsidiary of Kroger's, is one of many brands using these cameras that automatically scan license plates. They're called ALPRs. In a statement on the company's website, Ralph said the data includes still images of vehicles, including the make and model, color, license plates, characters and numbers associated with the license plates, and the date and time when the images were collected. The company added that the information could be shared with law enforcement and other businesses when reasonably, in quotation marks, they have it, necessary. What does that mean? When they want to. That's what that means. For safety reasons, though, right? Kroger shared that it reviews the ALPR technology for errors and keeps the data as long as reasonably necessary. Okay. So we know Kroger's is doing it. Let's see what we got. Chuck E. Cheese here. What are they doing? Chuck E. Cheese deploys Big Brother anti-theft tactic at all of their diners now. And it will trigger new policies. So it says here that Chuck E. Cheese has rolled out AI-powered camera systems across its restaurants to detect potential theft in real time. What in the halibut are people stealing at the Chuck E. Cheese? What are they stealing? I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese. My grandkids, they have had their parties at Chuck E. Cheese. And I recently went to one last year. I didn't see anything there that you could steal. Everything is behind a case. The only thing that's out are the games. What are they stealing? Anyway, the move marks a shift from the company's previous loss prevention process, which applied manually reviewing security footage and interviewing staff. Well, maybe you should just interview the staff, because if everything is behind locked cages and is still being stolen, who's taking it? Old school security investigations could typically take days or weeks, they say, to complete. So this new system developed by Sine, a division of Motorola Solutions, flags suspicious activity instantly. It monitors transactions such as voided sales or when a cash drawer is open, and alerts loss prevention teams if behavior appears unusual. For example, if no customer is present during a transaction. So it sounds to me they know that their employees are stealing, but because of that, anybody who enters there now is going to be on these cameras. So we're getting this data almost instantaneously, they said. Is Costco. Let's see what Costco is doing. Costco is doing a shopper risk being inspected by, they're doing the same thing. Anti-theft measure at the Costco. I don't have a Costco card. Costco has confirmed its use of a new type of security device. So like I said, everybody is doing it. I guarantee you can go into an AutoZone. They're probably going to be doing it. You can go into an Advance. They're probably going to be doing it. They're going to be doing it everywhere. If Chuck E. Cheese is doing it, you know they're going to be doing it everywhere. Everywhere. Other stores, including Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, have also implemented this same similar anti-theft technology. And it'll be that same technology that they have in that 15-minute city that we talked about before. This is all a part of the WHO. After I got off of that video, I saw a video talking about what this was WHO's plan to create these 15-minute cities to contain people. So Costco is using license plate tracking technology to stop shoplifting. And granted, if you're not stealing, you have nothing to worry about. That is not the issue. The issue is when the technology fails and you're the one that didn't steal anything, but now they're saying that you did. Costco's privacy policy states that the warehouse chain uses automated license plate recognition, which collects information from vehicles present on or near some Costco facilities. Get that clear. On or near. You don't have to be on their premises. You don't have to be in their parking lot. You just got to be near their facilities. So this right here, I know y'all have seen this probably in parking lots. This little, I can't make it any bigger. I apologize, but I don't think I can. Let's see. That's probably as big as I can make it for y'all. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. I apologize for that. But anyway, let me hit play.
Favorite store, whether it's the park. If you see one of these in the parking lot of your favorite store, whether it's department store, grocery store, a gas station, just know that it's placed there because of high crime activity. These are called lot cops, and oh my goodness, I saw one at one of my favorite Krogers, and this Kroger only been around for like 4 months. And I was shocked. I was like,
it's not about it being a high crime area, because I've seen them in places that aren't high crime areas. It's about surveillance, period. It is about that big brother that can see every single thing. It's about the all-seeing eye. It's about them being God, knowing all, seeing all.
Most stores, like in shopping malls and big establishments, they have a whole series of security cameras throughout the whole store. And they normally will have a shoplifting prevention specialist who all they do is watch to see if there's some type of suspicious customer that looks like they're trying to leave. So by the time someone gets to that point at the threshold of the store where they're about to walk out without paying, generally speaking, that person has been tracked throughout the store for some period of time. And so there's a lot of evidence that exists from a standpoint of prosecution that generally can support that type of case.
This next one is banks, is grocery stores, just everywhere you go. They are monitoring you. If you have their app on your phone, they are monitoring you. And I say you, I have some of these apps on my phone as well. So I'm in the group. But they are monitoring your habits. So let's get into it.
And the Kroger app. Anytime you go into your phone right now and delete the Walmart app and the Kroger app, anytime you go into any of these stores, immediately turn off Bluetooth and put your phone on airplane mode. Never download their apps again. They're tracking you. The algorithm's tracking you. The corporation is tracking you, and so are the banks. It's actually a lot worse than it sounds. Let's get into everything. Walmart and the app, they use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to track your every move. Able to track which aisles you visit and how long you've been in them, and how long you pay attention to a specific product. All of this data is fed to their price gouging algorithm. This determines your willingness to pay. Yes, I will go into it more later in the video, but they can actually see your facial expressions. The app tracks your location. But basically all of this tracks if you're in a rush. If they see you're in a rush, they're more likely to hike up the price. You're not going to compare prices or anything like that. In fact, the moment you grab it, put it in your cart, go to the counter, they've changed the price. But they can see if you're in a rush or not, or if you're upset. So you're more likely to just pay it and not even notice. Now, this is possible because Walmart is installing digital shelves, and by the end of 2026, they are going to be in every location. I believe Kroger already has them installed, but as of right now, Walmart currently has them in over 2,300 locations. Now, this allows for dynamic pricing. They can immediately, within 500 milliseconds, change the price for every item in the store. And also, surveillance pricing. This allows them to change it instantly for you personally. In fact, it can change for you and the person behind you, and the chances of you noticing are very slim. This will tie in to the facial recognition. But first, let's bring in the banks. Now, JP Morgan and MasterCard are giving away your personal information to these stores. In fact, they're giving away your purchase history, your location, even your phone's battery percentage. Take all of this into consideration. They know your face, they know where you're standing, they know what product you're looking at and how long you've been looking at it. They know your battery life, so they can tell if you're in a rush or not. They can tell if you have the battery life to hurts the lower and middle class. Imagine a struggling single mom is just getting absolutely abused and taken advantage of, and she has absolutely no idea. She picks up something, let's just say a gallon of milk, price is $4. Goes to checkout, it's over $5 or something. To support and who to avoid, because I can't just tell you this and not give you advice on what to do next. Now, Woodman's is a good start. It's rated top 3 in price integrity. Aldi's and Winco also are top tier. Your local farmers market, which you should already be supporting. Support your local farmers market. Absolutely boycott and protest Kroger's and Walmart for their disgusting violations on privacy and their disgusting abuse. They are greedy.
You think you're just every time you walk into a Walmart, a Target, or even your local grocery store nowadays, you're on camera. And it's not to just catch shoplifters. Big retailers are plugging in with these private surveillance networks that let them share data directly with the police and even your local fusion centers. We're talking facial recognition, license plates in the parking lot, and even AI tracking that tracks the items that you actually pick up and put back on the shelves. But the thing is, this is not done with a warrant, none of it. And it's private companies voluntarily sharing what they collect on you. That means your face, your movements, the bag of chips in your hand can end up in law enforcement databases before you ever get near a courtroom.
So it's no different than when you see these shows where they're trying to solve the crime. Okay, well, this person went in and they purchased this item from a Lowe's. They tracked that person from a Lowe's. They tracked them in the parking lot. They tracked them on the flock cameras down the street. They tracked them when they stopped at the gas station. They are tracking every single step you take. So build a case or don't build a case, they're still tracking you. Commit a crime or don't commit a crime, they're still tracking you. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I just want to give you a short video. Hit the like, hit the hype button, help the video get out to more people, and subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.